My name is Louis Monroe. Anybody in here interested in shoes? They like shoes? Anybody? Raise your hand. Yeah. It's everybody. Perfect. I'm really into shoes. I'm a big something what you call a sneakerhead. Someone who's really, really into shoes. Limited shoes, such as anybody ever heard of Michael Jordan? Yeah. One of the greatest basketball players of all time. I'm really into his shoes. I'm wearing them right now, and I'm also into something called Yeezys. Over the last few years, I've been trying to get these limited shoes, but it's been very difficult. I go in, and it seems like they always sell out, and I try to go online, and they're very, very high price. I can't afford it. So I've been sitting there, and I've been thinking, how can people in the same situation as me, how can I help them? So that's when I came up with the idea called $5 footwear. Now, what can you buy with $5? A sandwich? Maybe. A phone charger? I doubt it. Shoes? Yes. Shoes are very limited. The trending shoes. So that's the problem. How can I get them? How can you get them? How can all of my consumers, everybody in the same situation, get them? So, $5 footwear. It's an app-based platform. It will be free. $5 footwear. You download the app, purchase a vinyl, a decal, sticker, and you have a chance to win a limited pair of shoes with your purchase of a vinyl. Now you might be wondering, how are we going to get these limited shoes? You're probably wondering, how are we going to get these limited shoes? We're currently in negotiations with 2 sneaker boutiques. One in Savannah, Georgia, called New York Style Boutique, and another one in Atlanta called Wish. We're in negotiations because they see the potential of this, and they want to market their company on our app, but we kind of don't want to do that. They also want profit, but we just want the inventory on hold. So we're trying to figure out how we both can win in this situation. The decals, we can make ourselves. We're going to make them, we're going to send them out, and they're going to be $5 footwear branded. Participation, we're going to have to get users. We're going to have to get users. The people, the consumers, everybody that wants the shoes.
Now you may ask, who does this affect? Well, there is 98 million people that buy athletic shoes. And there are 11 million people that use subscription services. And if we could just get 1% of our target market, that's 1,100 users, and that'll make us a profit. Our competitors are DealDash, QuickBids, and ShoeBin, and basically we differ because these are kind of like bidding sites, which usually means you're going to end up paying more for the shoe, or you're going to sit online looking at the shoe for 20 hours, and at the last possible second, someone out of the country or far, far away is going to come in and snatch that right out of your hands.
So you're probably wondering how the number's going to work. So, when someone enters, once someone sees a shoe that they like, they're going to enter with $5. They're going to receive a decal. So boom, that's -1 right off the rip, off our profit. The retail price of a shoe is called the Air Jordan Flint 13s. It's $190. We're going to have a max entry because we only want 70% of the 70% markup. Simply because we picked 70% because we want to make at least enough profit where we can reinvest into our business and give our consumers something other than just a decal sticker that could go on their car or the back of their phones or even a Yeti cup. We put a max entry. Why? Simply because we want to give consumers a chance like they're not competing against the whole world, just a few people, and give them some excitement. So that puts our revenue down. That's going to put our revenue down. So 65 entries with a 70% markup. 5 times 65, that's $325. But with the -1, it'd only be $4. So $4 times 65. Now, that's going to equal $260. So we do -20 because shipping and handling will be free. It'll be on us, $5 footwear. That gives us a $50 profit because $240 minus $190 equals $50. Now, this is the cost analysis. That was an example for just one shoe. Now, this is a month. Let's say, for instance, negotiations break down and we have to purchase the shoe up front. And starting off, we're probably going to do maybe just one time a week, give away one shoe a week. So it might run us $1,000 per month because it's 4 weeks in a month. So it'll be a fixed cost of $1,000. To maintain our app-based platform, it'll be $1,700. 2,700 divided by 4 will be 65, will be 675. So we would need 675 entries per month just to break even.
Our first market strategy for this would be social media because it's cheap and it's profitable. Everyone is on social media, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, everyone's on it, and so that would be our first strategy market. And next would be word of mouth, which leads me to referrals. If you refer someone, it's an incentive point. So you get a free entry if you refer somebody, which would be how we market our referrals and word of mouth.
And can I have my team stand up? I couldn't have done this without them. CC
Hey,
right here.
Mary.
Rebecca, she did the PowerPoint. Josiah, he analyzed everything. Luis, Hunter, he invented, he was creative. And my man Brandon.
Help me out here. I know about the guys that I can go onto an app and I can bid against other people buying shoes. It's a one-off shoe, or there's a small amount of those things. They'll stand in line, they'll purchase a shoe. Those guys are making big bank. I don't know what you're doing in that space. Help me.
So this would be for people that don't want to necessarily spend a whole bunch of money on shoes. You can have $5 for a chance to win shoes.
So it's a lottery. It's a gamble deal.
More of like a game, I would call it. Yes.
Well, I think you need to be careful with that, just from experience I've seen in Canada and the UK. When it comes to this, in essence, and I don't know the U.S. law, but in Canada and the UK was defined as a lottery, and there's a whole lot of implications that go along with that.
Well, that's why we give away the decal.
Yes, because
So you're purchasing a decal with a chance to win a pair of shoes.
Hey, Paul, I got a bridge for you, baby.
It's an interesting distinction. I just think if you're going to run with this, you need to check out the legal implications of this effectively being recognized as a lottery.
What is your background to lead to this?
I am marketing and PR.
I'm really into shoes. I've been in shoes all my life.
In shoes all your life?
Yeah.
Making them, selling them,
Oh, yes, I've sold shoes. Like I buy them at a low price and sell them for a higher.
out of your trunk, online?
Just online.
All right, so get back to the problem that you're trying to solve is getting shoes quasi through a lottery that you have a chance to win some high-powered shoes. Is that a?
Yes.
That's a.
Because they sell out so fast.
Yeah, totally get that. So somebody made a statement about the go-to-market strategy that social media was cheap to do. Describe cheap, because it's not.
Well, we were thinking about doing underground marketing, which means that we pay Instagrammers and YouTubers to promote our product. Now, that can be very, very expensive if you're looking at someone who has billions of followers, or it could be very, very cheap if you're looking for someone who's looking for a startup to have a following base, and those are the people that we were gonna try first because they're looking for a way to get out there. They're looking for companies to work with them, so they would be more willing to work with us for a cheaper cost because they don't have as high of a followers, basically.
What about your three competitors you mentioned, Deal Dash, Quick Bids, and Shoe Bin? What percentage do they have of the market?
I'm not really sure what percentage they have of the market, but we're a little different than them if they do bidding, and we're more like a game.
But you receive something.
You don't receive something from them?
If you
No.
win, it's an auction. You gotta outbid everyone. You always get something with us. You're gonna get a decal, and eventually as we grow revenue and grow profit, you get a shirt, a keychain. We're gonna offer different things as revenue grows.
Sounds like the term auction might be a better term than lottery or.
Oh, no, it's not an auction.
It's not an auction.
Yeah.
You're not outbidding anybody, you're putting $5 down on the table
It's a wrap.
for the chance to win that shoe.
Right, let's forget that.
But you're receiving. You're really buying a decal.
What a chance.
Chance.
That's your ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's gonna pay $5 for a decal with your name on it. So they're buying the chance is what they're buying. I mean,
You mentioned the minimum number
it's a difference without a distinction.
that of unfair entries you need to have. What volume are you forecasting, or what do you base, I know you based the dollar amount on that, but what do you foresee the volume would be?
Well, if we,
It would be insane if when it gets up and running, because this market is just big. A lot of people want shoes. Volume could be hundreds, thousands.
I mean, I can see the potential in what
Yeah.
you're doing here, but I think what you need to do is really lock in on some of those things and figure those things out, how large it can be. I mean, to pull 1% out of the market is fine, but if you're really gonna scale this, I think you need to really understand some of those numbers better.
1,100 sounded like small, you said 1% was 1,100?
That's
less
first year
than 1%
target.
is actually 1,100. Less than 1% is 1,100.
Right.
That's first year target. You gotta get up and running. You gotta grow profit. We can't have the whole bunch of like a.
So what do you need in startup cash? If tomorrow I said, man, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, how much do I gotta
Max
shell?
5,000, because you have to get the app-based platform up, and if worst case scenario, we have to buy the shoes first. That's what we have to do.
All right, that's time.